Okay, ladies and gents, welcome back to another Maestro Gaming production, and as you can see, our results since the last episode haven't gone so well. So first of all, we played Chelsea, and that finished 3-2. Now, as you can see, Tammy Abraham got off to a lovely start. He scored in the 8th and the 11th minute, and Pulisic then scored on the 13th. Basically, they was all over us. We was getting slapped about. I had to have a go at the lads. We came back, we scored a couple of goals, made it a little bit more presentable, and lost 3-2. We then had a home game against Burnley. So Burnley came into this one, and again, we just got pushed about. I told the team, pick it up. This time, they reacted a bit quicker. We did have a goal disallowed. We could have stole this game, but in the end, 2-2. Fair reflection of the game. We had 12 shots, they had 9, 5 on target to 4 on target, 17 fouls to 10, 1 yellow card to 2 yellow cards, 54% possession to 46. And Mahi, of course, he came on and was our player of the match. But as you can see, we have a lovely wet game at Goodison Park, which we need to travel to. So I will see you at Goodison Park in just a second. I'm breaking the habit tonight. Okay, ladies and gents, we are, of course, here at Goodison Park. And as you can see, they seem to have locked us out. So I'm going to get that sorted. I'm going to get us finally into the ground. And I will meet you there in just a second. Okay, everyone, we are finally in the stadium for this 8 o'clock wet and rainy kickoff here in Liverpool. And thank you all for joining me for today's game. They are going for a good old 4-2-3-1. They have Pickford in goal. They have Holgate, Coleman, the likes of Gomez, Sigurdsson, Iwobi, and even Michael Keane up front. So Everton has a lovely strong team, but you know what, it's nothing compared to ours. So we are going for our typical nice little flying V. We have Peter on the left hand side of defence, Bettinelli in goal, of course. Kobold is alongside Burke. Weiss is now fit to play, however his fitness isn't quite up to scratch, so I've left him out for today's game. We then have Freeman on the right hand side, Pearson in defensive mid, Irvin and Garner stay in central midfield, Moha on the left and Bowen on the right. Brewster, of course, is up front. Our bench consists of Messenholer, Kingsley, Hoban, Stewart, Lopez, Mahi and Knoll. But without further ado, let's go see what Carlos thinks. And Carlos thinks we should do it for the fans. Now, Carlos, we're away. We're at Goodison. I don't know if you realise this, but yeah, we're at Goodison. So maybe don't do it for the fans because the majority are not ours. So we owe Everton after what happened. Yeah, can't get revenge. Revenge is a dish best served cold, wet and windy, like today's game. So Dennis Lawson of goal, the dubious fellow who we have a great respect for. Both teams come into this one in a spell of poor form. Is this therefore a good opportunity to step up and arrest your recent struggles? Okay. Not the greatest bit of wording, but okay. It's a great opportunity to shake it off. Yeah. Richarlison is one of the best dribblers in the Premier League. Do you have a plan to stop him? Do we go for the typical breakers? No. He's a fine player, but I have fine players too. You've left Jordy Weiss out. Is this due to recent injury problems? He's been rested, nothing more than that. Sigurdsson comes into this match, having provided some impressive midfield displays. He's a fine player, and I'm confident in their ability to stop him. Quite simple, really. But we are shaking hands. The players have magically come out the tunnel and appeared in piles on the pitch. I was waiting for them to walk out, but apparently they all know how to teleport to the pitch. Pickford kicks up, Iwobi heads it down only as far as Burke. Burke tries to play a ball over the top. Can Brewster get to this? Brewster is chasing it. Unfortunately, it is played out to Holgate. Holgate plays it up only as far as Peter. Peter heads it away only as far as Richarlison, though. Richarlison trying a ball over the top now to Keane. Keane is one-on-one with the keeper, and lovely save by Bettinelli. He saved our bacon there. That is one thing. We do need to stop these balls over the top of our defence. They happen way too often. So Sigurdsson whips one in. Garner heads it away. Davis has collected. Davis plays it short to Gomez. Gomez tries to come down this left-hand side, and he doesn't get anywhere. It is a dead highlight. Thankfully, I'm not sure why we're sticking. You know, no, we're away from home. We'll stick with cautious for now. I completely forgot to change it, but cautious for now is the approach. Iwobi heads it up. Iwobi tries to go down the wing. Dispossessed. Gardner's got the ball now. Gardner tries one over the top. Brewster, counter-attack. Come on, Brewster. Brewster, it's if I fixed it. We are going to swap it up. Going to go positive. I know it's away from home, but we should win this. So let's be a bit more positive about it. Burke plays it to Freeman, and that is the end of that highlight. Interesting. They have a free kick deep in their own half. It's played to Gomez. Gomez tries to play it back. Bowen has won the ball back though. Come on, Bowen. Bowen to Brewster. Brewster. Oh my goodness, what was that? I take the mic sometimes and say that we pass it to the goalkeeper, but that literally was a pass to the goalkeeper. I think they paid off Brewster. Liverpool, you don't want him. He's not going to score against Everton. Let him stay here. We'll keep him. Sigurdsson whips one in, and it's a lovely catch by Bettinelli. And this seems to be dragging on way longer than it should. Oh, please don't do something daft. Garner brings it up to the halfway line. Garner out to Bowen. Bowen gets past his man. Bowen's cutting inside. Can he do more? Plays it to Brewster. Oh my god, Brewster. He's been smashing them in all season. Plays against Everton. Apparently he just wants to pass it. Just trying to pass it into the goal. Aye. Bowen back post. Oh my goodness, what was that jump by Beck? He just seemed to, like, teleport into the air. I need to see that one again. But it is Reece Burke's first goal of the season, assisted by Jared Bowen. Okay, that looks a little more sensible. On the replay, from what I caught, he just appeared in the air, ball in the back of the net. But that is the first half here at Goodison Park. So it is Hull City 1, Everton 0. They've had 9 shots, we've had 9 shots, 5 on target, we've had 5 on target. 4 total fouls to our 8. 0 yellow cards apiece, 47% possession to our 53. Their best performance, of course, has been Sigurdsson with a 6.9 and 6.5 kilometres distance covered. Our best has been Reece Burke with 1 goal and a 7.5 rating. Struggling to perform for us is Moha with a 6.5 and Iwobi for them with a 6.3. 33% passing completion ratio for Iwobi. So, Carlos thinks we should tell the boys their efforts were excellent. You know what? Yeah, I'm happy. I was going to say a little bit more, but for the majority of players, they've got decent ratings going on. Freeman throws it as short as Pearson. He gets dispossessed by Iwobi. Iwobi on the counter-attack. Will he play it through to Keane? He's got Keane in support if need be, and he goes low. That was quite lucky for us. That was quite lucky indeed. He did not make use of his teammate. They do have a corner though. Keane heads it. Okay. Mason Holgate is going to steal Keane's goal. Fair enough. And we are going to demand more, because we really shouldn't be conceding there. That seemed a little scrappy to me. Little scrappy indeed. Iwobi has now dropped to a 6 rating. Moha is still struggling, and Brewster is also having a rough game. So Brewster might come off. I don't know if it's the best idea to bring off the only striker we've got that can score goals though. So I may shift him to right hand side of the midfield. Brewster can't get onto the end of it. Holgate wins it, plays it to Davis, who plays it to Gomez. Gomez plays it all the way back. It's now with Iwobi on this right hand side. Dispossessed though, Freeman has the ball, plays it to Pearson. Pearson short to Bowen. Bowen, will he come up with it? He does. He goes past 1, goes past 2, possibly. No, Irvin. Falls to Brewster though, and he gives it away back to Sigurdsson. Who paid off Brewster? That is the question. Speaking of Brewster, he also got his England debut and scored on it. So again, don't see us keeping him next season, which is going to make it rather difficult when he scored about 20 odd goals this season. So we've got to find someone who is going to make up for all those goals. But right now we are struggling. So what we will do is Moha, you can do that. Mahi, no, I want Mahi to go up front. We're going to put Brewster as a winger. Bowen as a winger. Mahi can be an advanced forward. We shall then... I want to take Freeman off because of his yellow card. Unfortunately, we can't really take him off. So, we shall... Again, I don't want to disturb the defense by taking defenders off. So, where do we go from here, folks? We can bring on Lopez, possibly for Irvin. Yeah, we'll bring him on for Irvin. And then we shall save our last substitution. On the off chance that Freeman gets sent off, and we need it. We shall wait till the end of the highlights before we give a shout. I was going to tell the guys a little bit more, please, but we shall see how this highlight pans out. So, Brewster plays it through to Mahi. Mahi to Bowen. Bowen, left foot. Oh, it's out. Mahi's won it back, though. Will he play it back inside? No, he gets dispossessed. Our strikers are not doing very good today. And now we can demand a little bit more. But Sigurdsson, with the free kick, plays it short. Sotildo? Sotido? I don't know. We shall just refer to him as useless, because he did nothing. And the header is over the bar. We are now stuck with 3 defenders on yellow cards. Not the greatest position when we're going into the last 10 minutes, but show some passion. I know it's a little harsh, but show some passion. We would like a victory here if we can. We're on a bit of a terrible form right now. Losing and drawing. We don't want to get stuck in a rut. But it looks like we are going to stay stuck in the rut, at least for this game, because we have 3 minutes to work with. Freeman tries to play it through. It is intercepted. Keane heads it down to Delph. Delph on the halfway line. Tries a ball over the top. Cobalt gets it, though. Plays it to Lopez. Lopez, nice ball over the top. Mahi, one-on-one with the keeper. Come on, Mahi. Oh, come on, Mahi. Minimum Mahi with his 8th goal of the season. Perhaps he could be our striker next season, because that was a lovely finish. And he hasn't been getting the greatest amount of game time. I have been playing Moha, and yeah, they're both okay on the wing. None of them are really shining, so maybe Mahi will become a striker for us next season. But that is the end of today's game. Well, I say today's game, the first game of today's episode, and it is 2-1. So, 18 shots to their 22. They had 9 on target, we had 10. They committed 7 fouls, we committed 19. 1 yellow card to our 4. 48% possession to our 52. Best performer for us has been Jared Bowen with 1 assist and an 8.4 rating. For them, Sigurdsson with a 7.7 and a 13.4 kilometres distance covered. It will be continued to struggle for them, getting a 6 rating and a 37% passing completion ratio, and Brewster for us with a 6.3. We've had 4 different milestones, but as you know, pause it if you wish to read them. And our dressing room. Carlo thinks we should tell the boys their efforts were excellent. And you know what? We fought back. We did a really good job. That was really special, lads. Nobody gave us a chance. Congrats. Good win there, boys. So, little luck. Hull enter Euro Cup race. Now, I think they're getting a bit ahead of themselves. As we've talked about, we have some difficult fixtures. I don't see a Euro Cup race really being on the cards. But I don't know. We're technically in and around that area. I guess anyone from Wolverhampton up, you'd say, is in that race. Norwich, a little bit far behind to catch up now. But anyone in that sort of area, I guess, are in the Euro Cup race, technically. But as you know, we have Tottenham and Liverpool in our final 4 games. So it's really this next game in today's episode which is going to determine if we really do keep a spot up there, because as you can see, our next game is against West Ham, and we are at home. Thankfully, they do have a game in hand, so if they win their game in hand, we're dropping down the spot anyways. But if we beat them, then we might be heading to Europe next season. But that is for the next game, so I will see you at the KCOM Stadium in just a second. Okay, ladies and gents, welcome to the KCOM Stadium for our second game of today's episode. So without further ado, let's get in and play West Ham. Okay, ladies and gents, it is time, of course, for our second game of today's episode, and we are playing West Ham United. So, as you can see, they have Fabianski in goal, they have the likes of Declan Rice and Yarmolenko. Nikita, of course, up front for them, but enough about them and their 4-2-3-1. We have our team, and our team consists of Bettinelli in goal, Peter at left back, Weiss comes in alongside Beck in central defence. Not quite sure if Weiss is going to be able to last the whole game, but we will find out. We have Freeman on the right hand side, Pearson in defensive mid, Irvin and Garner in central midfield. Mahi, after his lovely performance in the last game, comes in at attacking midfield left. We then have Jared Bowen on the right and Brewster up front. Our bench consists of Messenholer, Kingsley, Kobold, Stewart, Lopez, Moha and Knoll. But without further ado, let's go see what Carlos thinks. And Carlos thinks we should tell the fans... thinks we should tell them to do it for the fans. This time, makes a bit more sense. We're at home rather than being away at Goodison Park. And I've just realised I've got the cautious approach on. We need to change that. We are going to go for a positive approach. We can potentially move into the qualifying... You know what? Yeah. Let's push for the qualifying spots because we're in the position now. We should go for it. Let's go for it, lads. Let's go for it. Everyone is listening keenly, and we have the goalkeeper deep in thought. Nothing specific for Weiss. His head is a bit empty. Maybe the injury gave him a bit of a knock to the head. But Felipe Anderson has provided plenty of assists in the Premier League so far. How do you plan to stop him, essentially? So, Lewis Russell of 442, the enthusiastic fellow who we have a great respect for. He's a fine player, but I have fine players too. I'm confident in their ability. So, Lucas Fabianski has been almost unbeatable in goal for West Ham recently. How do you solve the problem of getting past him? Every goalkeeper, even the great ones, have weaknesses. As you prepare to face West Ham, are you happy with Mahi's performance as an inside forward? I mean, he hasn't been doing too bad. He's been better as a striker, I must say. He's been playing there, yeah. No reason to change it. Are you hopeful that Ben can carry his recent form? Yes. Enough of the silly questions. Let's get into the game. And hopefully we make use of the game, because of course they do have one in hand, or had one in hand. It looks like they've played the game in hand. So this is very much a decider of will we get into Europe. Because like I said, I don't think we're going to do much against Tottenham, and I don't think we'll do much against Liverpool. So it's very much this and the Leeds United game. Jared Bowen whips one in. Diop heads it away. Yarmolenko is trying to counter-attack. Can Mahi win it back? He doesn't. Rice gets the ball back. Anderson on the halfway line. Plays it back to Declan Rice. Tries a ball over the top. Nikita one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Can Bettinelli save it? Lovely save by Bettinelli. Beck collects the ball and plays it up and out for a throw-in. We escaped one there. And we are 18 minutes in. And we now have a throw-in on the opposite side. It's Peter to take. Throws it to Brewster. Brewster back to Peter. Back to Pearson. Pearson to Weiss. Weiss to Peter. Lovely ball over the top. Irvin on the end of this one-on-one with the keeper. Can Irvin score? It's a lovely save by Fabianski. Now, can Bowen deliver us an assist from the corner? Bowen whips one in. Back post. Brewster. Oh, Brewster. Not a bad effort, my friend. Not a bad effort. Tried another ball over the top. Bowen can't get onto it. It is now Anderson. Plays it to Rice. Rice over the top to Nikita. Nikita is getting chased, but he might get one-on-one with the keeper. No, it is saved by Bettinelli. Lovely pressure put on him, and now we have Bowen. Bowen gets dispossessed by Wober though. Wober plays it to the up. Tambrosa to Rice. Declan Rice playing it all the way back to Fabianski. Fabianski plays it to Ambrosio. Ambrosio plays it to Wober. Wober plays it short to Felix Anderson. Anderson, nice ball over the top to Nikita once more. Nikita, oh my. Well, there was no stopping that one. Lovely finish by Nikita for his 6th goal of the season, assisted by Felipe Anderson. And we're going to tell the lads to show a bit of passion. We can't be losing this game. Come on, lads. Pick it up. Not just for this individual result, but our recent form. Our recent form has been ridiculously bad. We've lost a couple of draws. Brewster, 1-on-1 with a... That was an awful shot. Terrible shot by Brewster. Expect much better. Diop plays it to Ambrosio, to Rice. Rice, another ball over top, this time intercepted. It is one back though, Scarpa. Scarpa tries one through, Freeman intercepts it, Weiss to Beck. Mahi in the centre circle, will he go alone or will he use the players inside? Tries to use the players inside, but Diop gets in between it. It's now with Anderson. Anderson just plays it over the top Nikita. One small one-on-one with the keeper and he's offside. Yeah. Saved by the offside flag this time, folks. That would have been rather frustrating if we then went and conceded. Okay. My call has worn off. There we go. Now it's letting me use another call. So demand a little bit more for the end of the half. So we have Freeman with a throw, and Freeman throws it to Pearson. Pearson hits the defender, and it is a counter-attack by Nikita once more. Does he have help, or will he go alone? Weiss, lovely tackle by Weiss. Plays it up to Bowen. Bowen, can he get it away? Bowen tries to play it up. Diop gets it back. Anderson to Nikita once more, and it is wide. I must say, Anderson and Nikita have been a very deadly combination in today's game. Bowen whips one back post. Beck. Oh, Beck. Come on. You could have got your second goal of the season, my friend. Instead, you've got a yellow card. And we go into half-time 1-0 down. So we've had 10 shots, they've had 13. We've had 2 on 8, they've had 6. We've been rather wasteful. We can see our error from the first half. We've both had 4 total fouls, 2 yellow cards to their 3 yellow cards, 53% possession to their 47. Our best performer has been Bettinelli. He's made 3 saves and held them. 6.8 as a result. Nikita is their best performer with an 8.2 and 4 clear-cut chances. Struggling to perform is Irving with a 6.3 and 6 passes completed. Struggling for them is Scarpa with a 6.5 and no reason for it. Cole. I apologise. Carlos Finch told the team the performance was disappointing. Assertively. Yeah. I expect to see a much better showing in the second half. It indeed was extremely disappointing. 4-0 to Scarpa. Scarpa plays it through to Yarmolenko. Lovely block. Pearson has the ball now. Tries to play it upfield. It is to Brewster on this left-hand side. Will Brewster do anything with this? Oh, he's run past the defence. Press 1 and oh my god. Brewster, you beautiful human being. With his 27th goal of the season, assisted by Pearson all the way back at our goal, it's Ryan Brewster's lovely shot past Fabianski near post. Fabianski maybe could have done a little better, but considering the way Brewster got to that position, they can't really argue against that one. Bowen keeps it in, only for Wuber though, and Anderson is on the attack. Anderson is coming down our right-hand side, and it's over the bar. We can now relax a little bit, but not too much. It is 1-1. I will take a draw from this situation. A loss wouldn't be too great, but a draw's reasonable. We're both in a very similar situation. 2 teams pushing for Europe who arguably probably shouldn't be. But Nikita has just gone and ruined our day. Sorting away his second of the game, I believe. 7th goal of the season, assisted by Anderson yet again. So, how are we going to go about this one, folks? I think the good old 4-3-3 is in order. So, how was I doing this before? How did I go about? No, I went with 4-2-2, didn't I? So there's Brewster. Is Pearson struggling? That's the question. Is Pearson having a better game than Garner? Garner's on. No. So we'll take you off. Wait. Right, let's get this straight. Pearson, there. Right. Dupli and Playmaker. Mahi can go up front. We then... Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm having a complete and utter brain fart. I did do a 4-3-3, but I honestly can't remember who went up there. So Mahi, Bowen must go off. Pearson can drop back there. You go there. Garner can play central midfield. We then bring on Knoll. You go advanced. It's been a while since I've tried this, so they're both advanced. You're pressing forward, which means I want you centralized relative to the other two. Make you pressing, swap you to advanced, and that is our front three to hopefully come back into this game. Of course, we are going to go attacking. Do we want to take a yellow card off? That is the question. Irvin not having a great game, so Lopez can come on for Irvin. That is our double substitution, and we are going to tell the lads to show a bit of passion. So, show some passion. Try and get back into this. Anderson to Wober. Wober plays it to Rice. Rice plays one over the top. It is intercepted by Peter, but only as far as Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko gets it down to Buston. Lovely tackle by Peter once more. Can we counter-attack with this? He tries to. He plays it up to Mahi. Mahi has space on this left-hand side. Will he get a ball inside to his fellow teammates? No. He runs into the defender. It's blocked though, and it's fallen to Knoll on the edge of the area. Pearson has space. Freeman gets it back to Pearson. Plays it back to Freeman. Freeman, will he whip across in? He has plenty of people there. No. It is blocked. Anderson on the counter-attack. Heads it down by Burke. And it's back through to Nikita. Nikita's gone past Burke, and lovely save by Bettinelli. Lovely save. Unfortunately, they do have a corner now, and it is Anderson to take it. And it's straight out. That could have been a bit more dangerous, I must say. Also, I believe Norwich beat Arsenal 4-1 between the last game and this game, which is rather amusing considering those playing at the Emirates. But our pass has been intercepted, and it's Anderson. Oh, please no. Lovely save by Bettinelli. Nikita has the ball, plays it back to Yarmolenko. Ah, nice one, Betty. Betty, you beauty. We can't make another shot quite yet. Looks like Pearson is getting frustrated. Peter whips one in. Fabianski to collect, and they are hoofing it up. Anderson, one-on-one with, is that Beck? Whoever it is, he's just walked past him. And Bettinelli makes a lovely save. It was indeed Freeman. I apologise, Beck. But Anderson whips in the corner. Bettinelli, lovely collection. Can we do anything in these last 17 minutes? That is the question. Mahi's having a rough game. So, what are we going to do in this situation? Well, first of all, show some passion. And second of all, pray. Just pray. Everybody, please, pray. Fabianski plays it short to Diop. Diop to Rice. Rice tries a ball over the top. Nikita one-on-one with the keeper. And yeah. That's how that one finished, folks. That is how that has gone. Looks like we are taking the L here against West Ham. They do have a throwing, and we have no real hope. There's 3 minutes of normal time. Unless we score before the 90th minute and then try and get one. Yeah, Nikita's killed it. Shame, really. This was a close game, and now it's walkover. So, it is, of course, West Ham 4, Hull City 1. And we really didn't do anything in the second half. As the stats say, we had 13 shots, they had 25. 4 on target, they had 15. 7 fouls to 7 fouls, 2 yellow cards, 3 yellow cards. 53% possession to their 47. Ryan Brewster was our best performer with 1 goal and a 7.6 rating. Their best performer was Eddie Nikita with 4 goals and a 9.8 rating as a result. Struggling to perform was Jackson Irvin with a 6.3 and Yarmolenko with a 6.6. And there's not much more to really say. Carlos Fink would tell the team it was disappointing, and you know what? I'm not happy with the performance at all. team. That was absolutely awful. That does mean, well, Pellegrini, of course, is going to be satisfied with the victory. We have all these. You know what? We're going to scout that gentleman. We're going to scout you. I'll go through the rest of them between episodes. You don't need to see me clicking and clicking and clicking. But in the next episode, we will be doing Leeds United and Liverpool, do the last 2 games of the season. It's a bit of a shame because I would have liked to go away to Tottenham and done that in a video. But hopefully we'll get to do that next season because, well, we're not in any threat of going down. Although Leeds United are, and so are QPR. Leicester's also in that scrap, so that could be rather interesting. But thank you all for watching today's episode. I know it's been rough looking at the recent results, as you can see. 1 win since we played Norwich, so we've had 3 losses, 2 draws, and 1 win in the last 6 games. So looking a little rough towards the end of the season, but thank you all for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you all have a lovely day, and goodbye.